Is this thing on? Panic stations, panic stations, panic stations. Everything's going wrong. Now we can't go.
Clearly.
Now the go live button won't work on Instagram either. I don't know.
When is the shit show gonna
I don't
fucking
know.
end?
It's just we're having meltdowns. My internet looks like it's going to drop out now. We're having a good time.
Yay,
all
freezing.
good. It's all good. Yeah, you guys are going to be screwed if I go down without Luke. Like, so let's stand here and talk until we end the show.
We don't even have an
Nah,
end the show
she's all
button.
good. We've worked with
I
worse.
can't end the show. I just leave.
Yeah, you guys are just going to be on. You have to be on forever.
Here we are.
It's going to turn into what's that
a little
called?
tour of my house. Let's go. Come on. Walking around.
To the Constitution.
Yeah. These are the 5 things that made me sad today. Just keep making content, whatever happens. Hey Joe, how are you? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to UCR Uncensored Radio's, what do we call it? Weekly recap of all the reality of the horrible, horrible reality of what's going on. Oh my god. Go live already. I don't know. Instagram, I don't know what's happening with you. I keep pressing the go live button. It's not happening. It's not happening.
Sorry, Insta.
I don't know. It's one of those weeks. I'm sorry, yeah. Those thousands of people that watch us on Instagram.
Seriously, it's one of those weeks.
Yeah, right. Well, yeah, I apologize. I will preface the show with the fact that I am the reason there was no show on Tuesday/Wednesday.
For one,
my digestive system did not agree with me, and I'm like, I'm the reason. I'm the girl. I was that girl this week, and it was just me. But there was no way without me running very quickly from here to the bathroom that we may have. Yeah, it could have been. We could have got to know each other real well on Tuesday/Wednesday. Imagine that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely running. That's all I'm saying. The round will come back at you though. Yeah. It's okay. Oh, did I schedule? Oh, scheduled it from 12 hours from now on YouTube. Well, that's awkward. Having a shocker. It's a technical fail.
Oh no.
Thanks, Dogsy.
Is it because of the time
got my back.
Yeah, maybe because of the time difference.
I don't know. I think sometimes they do updates on StreamYard, and sometimes it messes with stuff. It's just like, I don't know.
Who knows anything anymore?
Huh. Oh no.
Oh no, what?
Can you make beer big?
You guys just went real slow motion on my end. It's like, oh god.
I need Vera to tell me about the soda.
Oh, okay.
I need to hear all about this. So please.
Right, $5 soda.
Very tasty, really delicious. Sugar-free 7-Up. I bought on the TikTok shop.
Oh.
I'm a big fan of the TikTok shop. I buy lots of shit from the TikTok shop.
Yeah, same.
I probably spend $100 a paycheck at the TikTok shop. This looked like I was buying a 4-pack for $4.99.
Yeah.
It came in a big box that could have held a 4-pack, but it was this can, this singular 12-ounce can, packed in a shit ton of fucking bubble wrap in a box that could have held a 4-pack for $4.99.
Oh my god!
I'm gonna be talking some shit on the TikTok shop tonight.
Oh my god, that's insane. $4.99 for one can of soda? I just don't understand. That is ridiculous.
Yes, and the picture definitely made it look like you were getting a 4-pack. It is the unique flavors, different flavors from around the world, not stuff that you can find here in the States. But
yeah,
and I do like it, but I'm not paying $4.99 for another can.
What flavor is it?
Now you gotta smell it for the rest of the day.
Grapefruit.
Oh, all right.
I'm a fan of grapefruit. I like
Yeah.
grapefruit flavored sodas.
I don't mind grapefruit, like flavoring. I
Like
can't eat a grapefruit.
Fresca. Does anybody remember Fresca?
Yes, yeah.
It was grapefruit flavored. This tastes very similar to Fresca, but like Fresca and 7-Up mixed and had a baby.
Nice.
And it is good. It's a delicious can of soda, but it's not $4.99 delicious.
Yeah. No, I would never. It's funny. The vending machine at my work is like $2.50 for a soda. I refuse. I will go to the goddamn gas station and get 2 for $3. Like, fuck you. I'm not. Like, I'll waste the gas to drive to 7-Eleven before I give a vending machine $2.50. Like, I just can't. It's just ridiculous.
Well, I'm the same way. I will bring my own soda and put it in the med fridge.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And with all the injectable medication, there's my soda.
It's your diabetes medication. It's just a game. It's sugar. It's all it is. Insulin at this point.
Yeah, right.
Your life-saving measure.
Oh,
no. Fuck.
Our worst
We're
nightmare.
Completely fucked now. That's it.
Uh-oh.
That's it. I know we can think of something to talk about.
Well, tell us about your week, Christina.
Oh my God. I have had a week, man. Because of the holiday weekend and working at a bank, it's just like everything was fucked. And it's been a very busy week. And then today I asked somebody if like Mercury was in Venus or whatever the hell it is. And it's just, I said, because this whole day has just crashed into a big fucking bomb of shit. Like,
I don't pay a lot of attention to that shit, but my sister does. So whatever has been in retrograde for Taurus, Virgo, and somebody else came out of retrograde in the last week, and apparently these 3
it's
signs
just messing with everyone's shit.
Banner week, but I'm not one of those 3 signs, and I'm not having a banner week.
I am fucked. I'm getting fucked 3 ways from Tuesday. Like everything that like could, when you just have like a really bad day. Like I'm in a new office too, and like the cubicles are a lot lower. So like I used to be able to hide because like the cubicles were really tall in my other office. So like I used to be able to like be in my little cocoon. If like I wanted to like quietly cry, I could with like nobody realizing. And like today I had to like literally just be like holding a napkin in my hand and being like
sobbing quietly into your own tears.
Like I couldn't even be like, okay, just let the tears run and be done with it in 5 minutes. No, it was just like tear. I'm like,
dabbing.
I turn around and this girl goes, why is it looking like you're about to cry? I was like, no, I'm good. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Allergies.
You're like, fuck off.
My allergies are kicking up. I wonder if they just opened a vent somewhere.
Yeah, right. I'm like, fuck. I'm like, no, I'm like, I'm okay. Working again because like she's right there. Like, if I turn this way, me and her are looking right at each other, and I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not crying. Like, fuck you.
You're
I'm completely visible to anybody but the guy I share an office with.
Yeah.
And this week he kept announcing, I don't know what's going on. I've got gas. I've never produced this much gas. It's come on all of a sudden. And I went, no. You've been producing this gas all along. You're just more noisy this week.
Yeah, right.
I am a witness, says Vera. I am a witness.
Yeah.
I know what you know.
Oh my God.
So we're clear. This isn't a sneaking up on you illness.
Yeah.
Hey, Lashana, how are you?
Yeah.
Hey.
I work. Ooh, go ahead.
Sorry, no, it's definitely been one of those weeks. That's all I'm just gonna add it in there.
Yeah. I was gonna say I work on the 2nd floor, so there's elevators in this building. And anytime, like, you gotta like let one rip, and I gotta go upstairs from a fucking cigarette break. I'm not taking the stairwell because I don't know who's walking up top or just stop to check their phone and it's all quiet. No, I'm going to my elevator and I'm gonna do what I gotta do, and I'm gonna take my ride up to the top floor and be comfortable. Again, I can't trust any open spaces.
Lashana's
happy
birthday.
Oh,
It's
Nathan,
also
it's your birthday. Happy birthday.
It's also Chris's birthday. Christopher Cox, one of our Australian fans. It's his birthday today. 45. I just say get crunk. That's what I say.
Oh yeah, you gotta drink. Oh my god, are you kidding me?
Have a drink. Or if you don't drink, do something fun. Like take yourself to a
Do what you
movie or
did
take yourself
at
out for like a
25.
nice dinner. Just do
Yeah,
what you
dinner.
want.
That's fine. Dinner's
I feel
good.
like being an adult, and especially if it's like when it's just me, like on a weekday birthday or something like that, I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do something that I want to do that no one else will care about. You know, like if I want to stay in bed till 1 o'clock and then get up and go to a movie and then eat something gross, I'll do it. It's my birthday. I could do it. Last time I got I was at Awesome Club. Well, okay, well, there you go. You can have your own convention in your own house. That'd be nice. Cost less, Lashani. Just stay at home.
I have a con every day. It's the weirdo con. It's only me.
I would get like myself ice cream. I just feel like a treat is always ice cream for me. Like I love ice cream. So if I would just order myself ice cream just privately. Like just eat it.
Oh,
Ben & Jerry's cannoli flavor.
Jerry's best rabbits.
I might go to 7-Eleven after this. Fuck that. I want some ice cream. Some fish food. I like fish food.
Fish food's a good one.
It's so expensive here, though. You have no idea. It's so expensive. Ben & Jerry's is so expensive here.
It's expensive here. It's as costly
$11.50 for a little tub.
I think it was like a $5.99. Unless it went up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
$11.50, $12, sometimes $13.
Oh my god, that's insane.
I know, right? I know. I'm not allowed to organise my birthday thing. I wonder why. Dogsy. I probably wouldn't trust with your own birthday celebrations. But that's okay. You and Luke. I think that's a very good comparison. Don't trust with their own birthday celebrations. It could end horribly for all of us.
I wouldn't even want to know what Luke would want to do on his birthday. That would be an insane adventure.
Depends. You never know. Sometimes he likes to do other things that are also crazy. Anyway, he's joining us at some point today. We'll see. We'll see if he joins us. But we should probably get into a bit of chat and gossip and stuff, should we?
Anytime. We're ready.
Why don't we serve up a big heap and help of this
hot load of hot topics.
Now, this is a significantly Australian story, but I'm sure it's made its way over to you guys right now. You know about Erin Patterson, the mushroom murderer?
Let's talk about this.
Okay, Erin has been found guilty. Surprise, surprise. She has been found guilty.
Isn't she?
Oh, mate. Like, there was, from the very get-go when she tried to cry on camera, it was like, oh, boo. Like, you're a sociopath and you can't, like, it's just scrunched eyes and like this. It's like a kid pretending to cry. So she has been found guilty over the murders of her former in-laws Gail and Don Patterson, the murder of Heather Wilkinson, and the attempted murder of Ian Wilkinson. Now, as it said in the article there, she was trying to get rid of the in-laws. Now, her ex-husband was also supposed to be at this lunch. Now, everyone's like, she served the time. I was like, she deserves to serve that time because she prepared individual beef Wellingtons for all of them. That should be maybe commuted off the sentence. That's a lot of cooking. Can we all agree she looks like a mushroom lady, though? She does look like an actual mushroom lady.
lady.
He's very
Yeah.
scary.
So many eateries have new items on their menu. Beef Wellington with beans and mashed potato. Yeah, I
Oh
know.
my god.
Australians losing their mind a little bit over this. We love a true crime moment, especially when they're like, you're obviously guilty. But she,
Now,
I was like, the only.
might be willing to give her the time served for the beef Wellington if she made her own puff pastry.
Well, she definitely foraged those mushrooms, even though she
If
said she bought them
if
from a
she
supermarket.
bought store-bought puff
Pastry.
no time,
Well, yeah. So she's been undeniably guilty for the entire time. She's like, I've never made dehydrated mushrooms except for the dehydrator that's in her kitchen pantry. I never went and foraged the mushrooms except her cell phone was pinging off the tower near the mushroom, like where the mushrooms were foraged from. It's like, I never did this. She's also the kind of person that faked having ovarian cancer and that kind of. So it's very Munchausen's,
Oh
very
my
sociopathic,
God.
very maybe she's not all there, but she's had a complaint. She's complaining. This is before she was found guilty.
About what?
Erin Patterson complained she was denied a doona, so a bedspread, and a pillow while being held in her prison cell, as well as access to her own laptop and charger. I'm like, I'm sorry?
It's not a vacation.
Yeah, I'm like, bitch, you're in jail. You're in jail. Luke got the memo. Luke got the colour memo.
Luke
Who
did
knew?
get the memo.
What has happened today? We're all like different shades. We're talking about Erin Patterson and the fact
Of
that
course, mushrooms.
the fact that she complained that she didn't have access to a laptop and charger and her doona and pillow while she was on waiting in prison on trial. It's like, I
just love. Did you hear the doctor's testimony when he's like this crazy? Yeah, so he's actually had formal complaints put in by dickheads in the public.
Been asked to stand down
because he said when she lied and said, "Oh, I bought the mushrooms at Woolworths," and he's like, "You crazy bitch! This is actually premeditated." He actually said that as his testimony. But he's in trouble now. The people are charging, saying, "Oh, he's a misogynist" and all of this. I'm like, she's a fucking murderer. Pretty sure he can say what he wants about her. You know what? And guess what? His judgment's probably a lot better than a lot of other people's, including all these dickheads putting complaints in because of something you read on Facebook.
Yeah.
Luke, Lashana says thank you for your birthday wishes.
Oh, you're welcome, Lashana.
But yeah, I'm like, I'm sorry. So her defense are saying that she was denied access to these things, and that she had a previous agreement with corrections that she would be permitted to take things into her cell.
What does she think she's doing? First of all, isn't a laptop, I would say, it's evidence, right? What if she was Googling things?
She's just killing and chilling now.
You don't give people something they could hang themselves with, smash the computer screen, slash your wrists.
Come on, Steve.
Can
you imagine her
in
hanging
jail?
From anything? Come on, bub.
Well, she's cozying up for a Netflix series. She's gonna do some binge watching.
Can you imagine?
Games. Who knows?
All right, let's go around the group, and because today's I don't know if you saw today's title of the show is Mushroom for Improvement. I would like us to each come up with a lifetime movie title for the Erin Patterson. I'm going to say it's like A Dinner Date with Death or something. Luke, what are you going with?
Oh, I really don't know. One girl, one Wellington, one hell of a night.
Vera, do you have any? Vera, what is your...
How about Foraging for Freedom?
Oh! Christina, mushroom-related pun?
Oh God! I was thinking something along the lines of Hell's Kitchen,
Oh, I like it. I like it. I've got another one.
My Kitchen Kills.
Yeah, I love it. Aaron Patterson, she's not a fun guy.
He's not a fun guy. Oh man, I don't understand that.
Mushroom
sorry.
is fun guy.
Plural of fungus, which is
It's a fungus.
Oh, she's here now. She's here.
I get it. It's a joke. Jokes. I get jokes. It's very that.
I'm so
She's
scientific.
in high security now. No duty for you, love. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, her defense was like, at some stage at the night she was given a blanket, but she spent the night cold and awake, and because she was cold, she can't operate like that. I'm like, you're on trial for murder, you cunt. I'm like,
you're not at Club Mad, honey.
right, yeah.
Was this a big story over in the States, though, guys?
It was not
Like,
a big story over in the States, but I did see. Steve and I did talk about it a couple weeks ago.
Vera's been staying with it through Uncensored Radio. We are some people's news. We're Katrina's news source. She goes, I just find out what happens from the show. And she messaged me and goes, really? I'm like, yeah, girl. So we are some people's news source. But I just can't. Are we at this stage now when you're on trial for 3 counts of murder and one of attempted murder, that you have a sense of entitlement as to what you deserve?
Oh, she does. She's nuts. Do you remember when the journalists come up to her and they were like, and she's like, this is literally the performance. It was so pathetic. It was not Sally Field level at all. She was like, I'm so sorry, I did.
Yeah. As I said to the ladies,
get your shit together, girl. Like,
it was like a toddler acting like what it is to be sad. She's like, oh, squint, rub my eyes. It's like there's no liquid coming out of your body.
She's been sadder. I can guarantee it. She's been sadder.
Like Christina.
Yeah.
She's been sadder in the drive-thru at KFC. Like, that was pitiful.
They don't have mushrooms there. You got to be sad about that.
A 3-pack.
Well, she forages for them herself. She
Who
doesn't need to
thinks
go
like
to the
that though?
drive-thru.
Like, people are fucking insane.
They are.
Like,
it does.
Could you imagine though? Let's be for real. Could you imagine being that fucking crazy that you've served up something that you've premeditated, like you've made this meal to kill people or to make them really sick? She mightn't have meant to kill them. And like serving them up the food and having yours on a different plate so you know you get the good one.
And not eating that meal. She didn't have the Wellington.
Could you imagine, like, what kind of mindset are you in where you're doing that and like serving people food that you know is going to harm them? She's fucking psycho.
Yeah.
Psycho.
How do you think like that? Like, how do people think like that? It's just insane. Like,
desperation.
Same kind of people that cry now for a fucking doona in prison, like dumb cunts.
I can't help but think about the recipe for beef Wellington, and it's like, if you know you're gonna kill him with it, did you really go through all the steps?
I know it's a difficult dish. I would have just
kind of like
just do a stroganoff.
Like,
maybe she thinks she's been through the punishment. She's been through the punishment because she made it.
You're fine. Like, just pour
Right,
it on
yeah,
top.
Yeah.
The only way if it was more self-flagellation if she actually made mushroom risotto from scratch, because we all know.
No.
Do you reckon she
That's
always
punishment
played
itself.
as? Do you reckon when she plays Mario Kart, she's always Toad?
Oh.
Hey.
I'm the best.
Oh
Look,
my god.
It's definitely not. Would you just whack him in a slow cooker and make a stew? Yeah.
Exactly. Right, dogs?
Something.
Make a fucking stroganoff.
No,
like,
because
it's so much simpler.
I'm right. She's a sociopath. She wanted them to go, oh my god, you've gone through all the effort to make us individual
it's
beef
not
Wellingtons.
called sociopath.
Oh my...
This is psychopath. Psychopath.
And then
very few people meet the qualifications, and she's actually there.
Okay, well, we'll change the diagnoses.
How many members of her family actually died from the Wellington?
3.
Just her in-laws. Just her
The
in-laws are
husband
one of
didn't
their
come.
friends. The
He
husband
knew
didn't
that
come.
bitch is nuts. He's like, fuck her.
I ain't going
Wow.
here. It just proves that the old hymn is right. You can't eat at everybody's house. Oh,
Yeah.
you can't eat at everybody's house.
But it's funny though how the Wellington thing comes up at everything. Like we had dinner at a lady's
I
place
love a
I used
beef
to work
Wellington.
with, and she did up this huge elaborate lunch for us. It was beautiful, and then she's like, "Oh, I must eat some of it too, so you all know I'm not trying to mushroom you."
Oh my god.
So
It's gonna
it's
be that-
now a
It's going to
staple.
be
in pop-
dinner party conversation for the next 2 years at least.
Good on you, Erin. You
Do we
made
have
your
body
mark.
cam footage of the arrest? I don't think it would have been a high-speed chase. You know, but whatever.
No,
Take a moment to announce the $5 soda is now out.
Dogsy, she just stands
Oh,
around.
man.
She's pathetic. And then she like tells the journalists when they come up to her later on. She's like, "My lawyers told me I can't make any comments, so no comment."
Even though she stood in front of her house to address the media. We've always got to watch those ones that come
Yeah.
out of their own free will. My child is missing. She's not in a plastic bag around the corner. Oh, oh.
So true.
Casey
John
Anthony's a murderer.
Benet,
Casey Anthony's a murderer. Casey
Her
Anthony's a
parents
murderer.
were
Casey
clear.
Anthony's a murderer.
Her
I don't
parents
care
were
what she got to
clear.
do, sue me. She can't even get a TikTok channel up.
Even
Bring
like
it
Luke
on.
said, John Benet, like we know.
John
like,
Benet. Who's that bitch that drove the
Yeah.
kids into the river?
Oh, yeah, Smith.
Trace.
Remember she blamed Susan Smith?
Oh,
She-
so that
she-
Susan.
It was a black man. Of course it was.
Oh, yeah.
You racist piece of shit. Of course it was.
Smith.
Oh
It's
man.
always someone else's fault.
Why
Why
These
am
crazy,
I
crazy
should not be
people.
laughing about this shit.
No, my god.
You gotta laugh, bro, because it's
I
ridiculous.
know, right?
It's like,
Because it's fucking, it's that sick. Like, I don't think a sane mind should be able to even take it seriously. It's that fucked.
Yeah.
It's fucked. Yeah.
Anyway.
but you know, you gotta clean the tracks. You gotta make sure everything you say and do, like it takes a smart person to lie. We've all known that. Sometimes the truth will come back and haunt you, kind of like Denise Richards has found out. Look at how bad this AI has done these photos.
I was gonna say she
Oh.
looks like a
She
ghost.
looks like the
She
Joker.
looks like hell.
She looks like the
Is
Joker.
that bad
So-
AI or is it bad plastic?
That's bad AI. That's a bad AI job. But so Denise, I don't know. We all know who Denise Richards is. We are of the generation that we know Denise Richards.
Starship
she-
Troopers, Valentine.
Most recently had a
Housewives.
quite controversial run on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, and now has her own TV show, Denise Richards and Her Wild Things. But certain remarks
Because she was in
on
the
that
movie
show,
Wild Things, and she was a
yeah, no,
rug muncher in it for a minute.
yeah. Well, it was hot and
Wow.
sexy. The comments that she made on the show
Isn't it
haven't
hot when
necessarily
straight
aged
girls
that
go
well.
gay?
So here's what Denise had to say on the episode of the show that aired in March. It's not easy being married to me, she confessed, with her husband Aaron Pfeiffer saying it's not, and she said it. But this is it. I'm done. Then this is Denise picking up the conversation. Yeah, I'm never getting divorced again. Even if we hate each other, I'm not fucking getting divorced. Chimes in Richards. Aaron then says, no, we'll just live in different homes or something, but we're not going to hate each other. Cut to Monday, July the 7th, when Aaron files for divorce, citing irreconcilable differences.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Now, obviously,
You know
that was
what?
filmed. That was filmed earlier, but still,
Yeah.
timing's
but
a
these-
bitch, right?
Like, this is the thing, though. A lot of these people are going into these relationships. They're all of this certain status and wealth, and it's not genuine. I feel like they're entering into, like, transactions almost. Like, you know,
Transactionary
you can...
relationships.
Yeah, you can do this for
Very
me, so
good
I'll
Very
be
good
seen
point.
with you.
So let me just go. In his filing, Pfeiffer has asked to be awarded spousal support from Richards, claiming he's made zero income since closing his business last year. The estranged husband says that Denise makes around $250,000 per month on various projects like her TV shows, brand deals, appearances, and her OnlyFans.
Oh.
Here's the good part. Here's his estimated monthly expenditure of $105,000 a month, including $20,000 on clothing, $18,000 on rent, $15,000 on entertainment, and $15,000 on eating out, amongst other expenses.
Oh, well, babes, guess what? You're going to have to start shopping on Shein. You're probably going to have to stop by errands to have a fucking beef Wellington. And you just can't do all the things that you used to do because guess what? Your girlfriend / wife, whatever the fuck yous were, didn't work out and you can't live off her money.
Here's the
Sorry.
thing. I know America's heading back to the 50s. So my attitude's going to head back to the 50s. How about you be a fucking man and get a job, you lazy piece of fucking shit?
Right?
I don't know if you guys aren't the Real Housewives crew. Jeffrey is. I'm very sad he's not here because he would back me up on this. This guy is a fucking piece of shit. Anyway, he told her on camera, but he didn't know he was on camera, that he would break her hand if he didn't leave with her.
Oh wow.
Is he a
that's
cook,
fucked
Cole?
up.
He's
Is he
a
a cook?
fucking piece of shit. No, I think I would not be surprised if post-divorce she comes out with some abuse stories because
Yeah,
he's
speaking
not
of-
a good guy.
If
Just
you
this
have
is-
that on tape, you can't. I don't believe there's a
Yeah.
judge in this land who would give
He ain't
alimony.
getting
Imagine-
shit.
And if that's what he's saying to her when he thinks he's not being recorded, what happens when there's no cameras around?
Right.
Yeah. Like
Right.
at all.
It's
Speaking
just
of
like-
misogyny, though, is it true that all of the women that worked at NASA have been removed from the website?
Yes.
Yeah, that's true.
There's no
Yeah.
kitchens on the moon, girls.
Yeah.
Like that's how it reads. Like holy
Jonesy,
That's
on
the
bloody
woman who
clothes. I've
works
had
at
the same pair of
NASA.
Nikes since 2019.
The four-star
Yeah.
general, the first female four-star general, was immediately removed from her position. She was decommissioned. They are
Wow.
decommissioning military people of color and military females. They are decommissioning. They are scrubbing the internet of any reference to people of color, to women, and to gays. They actually, some AI robot, probably Doge programming, took down an entire portion of the website dedicated to the Enola Gay, which is the plane that dropped the bomb on Japan in World War II, because they had the word gay identified as a buzzword that had to be removed from our history. They are wiping the record clean of people of color, women, and homosexuals. It's been going
Meanwhile-
on since the inauguration.
Meanwhile, cut to Texas, where the National Guard are still in LA because there's such a threat. And, you know, who's sending people?
Mexico?
Mexico. Oh.
Mexico sent a highly trained, highly skilled, rapid, what is it called?
Response
Swift water
team.
rescue team
Yep.
to Kerr County on July 5th, the day after it happened. Secretary
Meanwhile-
Malone did not approve any deployment of federal troops to the area for rescue until Monday the 7th.
Yeah, but that
Every
cunt
time
went
before.
down there for a fucking photo opportunity.
Yeah, and she told the entire country that as she controls FEMA, Federal Emergency Management Association, that it's not the federal government's response, it's the state's responsibility.
And then she has the fucking gall to go. She goes, and I went through the cabin where people died, and there was a man there, and somebody said he really needed a hug. So I went up to him and I hugged him. I'm like, oh, you showed human decency to someone who not only just lost their daughter, but then found their daughter's best friend's body down the stream. You're a fucking raging cunt.
I
Anyway.
have a lot more to say on this subject, but I'll say it.
Yeah, I thought that would be yours, so I'm leaving it to you. I'm leaving it to you. So Denise has found out the hard way that, we need to remember what we say. We have a digital record of what we've said
And
anyway.
Denise,
So it's
probably
all good.
lay off some of the fucking work, girl. Like, you
Yeah,
don't need
girl.
it all. You're a beautiful
maybe just
woman.
stay away from toxic men. Charlie Sheen, then this guy. I think you got some daddy issues that you need to work out.
Take that money that you're not going to pay him in support, because I think if you got that clip, you won't have to pay him. But take that money and invest in a good therapist, honey.
But guys, do you think Denise did anal with him?
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
That's not any part of this conversation, asshole.
I love Christina. Yeah.
Watch her do a rapid comeback to Real Housewives of Beverly Hills when they offer her more money to do it. I'll be like,
well, she's got to wait
I'm
till
coming
she's
back.
out of the marriage so he can't claim that it was made.
she got to make those payments, girl. She got to make those payments back. We'll do some death. We'll do some death. Michael Madsen this week, R.I.P.
We did talk about him last week.
Did he ever
And
do
then-
anal?
Julian McMahon.
Ah,
Poor Julian.
poor Julian.
Julian was
That's
just in a
kinda cute.
movie that's come out here called The Surfer with Nicolas Cage, and he looked really, really well. So that cancer must have been swift.
That's
Is
correct.
all I'm saying. Very,
Well, I've heard
very
it's quite
swift.
slimming before it becomes fatal.
Yes.
Such an asshole.
It is.
Oh my god.
It is.
Luke,
Where do we go from
you
here?
are just not fucking right.
No, he's not.
It's meant to be a comedy show, for fuck's sake.
I know. I'm just looking at the next couple of stories are really quite grim as well. You want the ravages of time? We'll take a look at Michael Douglas. Oh,
Yeah.
when did Michael Douglas turn into Kirk Douglas?
Jesus.
Look at that thumb.
I thought that was
Why
a
did he
screenshot
turn
from
into
the fucking
Kirk
Walking
Douglas?
Dead.
It looks like corpse
28 years later,
Like
mate.
Michael Douglas has announced his retirement from acting and possibly from life quite soon, judging by that photo.
Why didn't
It's
he
like-
retire at 60 or 70?
I would imagine vanity.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
But he got
put
real
his
old.
grandpa.
He got real old real quick. That last
looks
Ant-Man
like-
movie wasn't that long
Can
ago.
I just say, that photo reminds me of, after fucking Shrek gets electrocuted at the end of Batman 2, what was his name? The actor? Shit.
Yeah.
Very famous. Talks like this. Hey, I talk like this. Yeah, like after he got like blown up by Catwoman at the end, and it's just like a skeleton with hair. That was that.
Yeah. No, he looks at least
What's the
his
actor's
father.
name? Oh my god.
Remember-
I can't cope right now.
Remember Kirk Douglas? Remember Kirk Douglas looked like that thing in the wheelchair in Hannibal
Googling.
when he
He
died.
looks like Joe Biden's ball sack after he got out of a hot
Not
tub
even.
after 3 hours.
Not even. That'd be lower hanging. It's not good.
Yeah, but it's all,
It's
he's
what's
all
it-
wrinkly. You see all the wrinkles? He's like
He
little.
looks like Skeletor.
He looks like an alligator. Look at him. Look at his hands.
All right, we can go one of two ways with the next story, and I just don't know which one's more appropriate.
Oh my god, it was Christopher Walken. That's who I was
There we
thinking
go.
of. God. Yes.
Looks
there we
like
go.
I
this.
had to Google
Looks
that
like
shit. I had to
Yeah.
Google. I was like, why can't I remember?
I got it
Oh.
now.
Shitty Christopher Walken. I was thinking Stallone wasn't in that movie.
Yeah.
Dogsy says, I saw
Yeah,
that
no,
pic on
I look
Instagram
like
and said
a
out loud,
Travolta.
fuck me, Gavin Newsom's looking rough.
I thought you were talking about Travolta for a minute
I
there.
thought so too.
Oh, no, wait. Can we talk about
I've
what
got to
happened?
say, though, speaking of,
I have to find that photo. Keep
I was
talking.
going to say just randomly, just about old senile people. I was watching Fox News. Sometimes I do it, okay? Leave me alone.
You want to be old and
and-
senile?
They just had a montage of Biden like doing really senile shit, and I'm like, you people are fucking mean? Like, they would have him at like different events and he'd just start wandering off and shit. And I'm like, oh my god.
Well, they
But
can't
you know
do it to the
what?
current
He
president.
was-
They'll
he
get
was
sent
on
to
the
fucking
world
alligator Auschwitz. It'll be all over.
Yep.
Can't
Oh,
make
yeah.
fun of the president, or you'll never see your friends again.
You can't come in the country either, bubs. You're banned.
I'm gone.
You're
Yeah, I know.
banned, Steve.
I'm
You
not
can't
coming
come
back till there's a
through.
new administration. I would like to know. Do you guys know that there was a Grease reunion and whatever? John Travolta deigns to be seen with the rest of the Grease cast. I need you to see the picture of I need you
Well,
to see
it's
the
quite
picture
fitting
of what
because John looks like Grease.
John Travolta thinks he looks like at the. Well,
Oh,
I don't know
oh,
who
God.
this is, but last time I saw John Travolta, he didn't look like this.
It
Wait,
looks like
wait,
John
wait, what?
Travolta's wearing Derek Hoff's hair.
Daddy.
That's
He has
not
the
John
wig
Travolta.
on.
That's not
It's
John
not
Travolta.
him.
He has no hair to begin with.
Yeah, I know.
That's a wig.
Christina,
clearly
would you
him.
let
Like
that?
Derek
Would you
Hoff's
let
wig.
that
Well,
go
that's what
down
they-
on you though? Could you imagine all that stubble just getting you? Like,
Yeah.
oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Definitely.
That's why we
It's
come to
amazing.
Luke for this kind of content.
These are rapid fire questions.
Hutch is glad I'm back. Like,
Well, maybe you'll have an opinion on the new iOS update as well. So iOS 26 FaceTime will now digitally blur and freeze a video if it detects nudity.
Wow.
It will then give you an option of whether to continue the call or cancel it.
so I can't do like these ones on the show.
No, you won't be able to. Do you have iOS?
Well, we don't know. If
Do you have an
male
Apple-
nipple
do you have an
spot is
iPhone?
offensive body
No, I
odor.
don't use Apple. I use Android. I don't believe in Apples.
I'm a Samsung girly, so I don't know. I haven't
After
been an
what
Apple girly
Eve
for a
did
long
in the
time.
garden, I will never trust Apple. Ever. No.
Thank fuck I'm an admin. Yeah, exactly.
Eve
Um,
condemned humanity to what
They
we're
say
suffering now.
they're saying this update is due to their child protective measurements. So
Yeah,
it should
yeah.
only be used on child accounts, but it's on every software update,
Oh.
which leads
Anyway.
the question as to who is doing the sense. They're saying that the censorship happens in device. So how
It's
does the
some sort of
device
AI,
know
some sort of
what a naked
AI.
body looks
dolls,
like?
AI. It's like Megan. But
Yeah.
anyway, speaking of, I want to talk about Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
I-
I used to have the hugest crush on him growing up, and I don't know where he is now. And I kind of feel like he and I should have been married at this point.
Okay.
No.
Do you think we know where he is?
Well, I was hoping you did.
I know where he's in America.
No,
He's
I
doing
don't.
he does producing stuff now. He does
was
producing
cute. Hey,
behind the scenes
Christina.
stuff.
What's his name?
Right?
What's his name? Who?
JTT.
Taylor Thomas.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I didn't understand.
Home
what you were
Improvement,
saying.
but I was more a
Home
fan of him
Improvement.
like when he did his other movies as he was older. He was around my age, so I was like, I just crushed
Yeah,
on
I
him
was
my
a
whole
fan.
life.
I was definitely a fan of
Yes.
Jonathan Thomas. Oh my
Would
god.
it totally, Jonathan, JTT, if you're ever watching, like, will bottom for you.
Yeah. Green Guard. I like that.
They
I
didn't
don't
even
know.
come
We
up
have
with
to
a
find
good name
picture
like
of him.
Beaver
I'm
Block
sure
or
he's doing
Green Guard.
You didn't
something.
Google it? Did you Google where he is?
No.
Then
He's
you probably can
he's
find
alive. He's got a family and stuff.
him. Yeah.
He works behind the scenes.
He
No,
does
he
not
doesn't
have a
act anymore.
family. He is gay. Stupid.
So
What
did-
about Tool Time? Do you think he
did you
continued
guys-
on with all the Tool
well,
Time?
in your dreams.
Bag.
Okay,
In your
anyway.
dreams, that's right. So I don't know if you guys saw any of this, but Ozzy Osbourne has taken his final vows.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Did he
the whole
pump another
concert.
bat?
He did the whole
Did he
concert
eat
with
another
that
bat
drum.
on the way out?
There was a full festival style concert called from the beginning. and it was a tribute to Ozzy and his career. He can't stand anymore
Nope.
for
Aw.
long periods of time or at all,
Yeah.
depending
Throne was
on
lowered into
depending
the
on what you
stadium
believe.
with
Drugs,
him
bub.
in it.
Drugs. You know
No,
what?
he has Parkinson's. He has
drug induced.
stage 5 Parkinson's.
Drug induced.
There was a 40,000 strong
Yeah.
crowd in Birmingham to
making
see the
shit up,
concert
Luke.
show. Yeah.
Wow.
So it's the first time in 2 years that Ozzy's actually been on stage. It was obviously a very emotional thing. I have seen a couple of the clips from the concert, and it's
Was
not an
Shazza
easy
there?
watch. But he's really as Dogsy said, it was very sad. But he did a version of "Mama, I'm Coming Home," which is he was like crying singing it. I'm like,
Aw.
the only reason that he's on stage is that he wanted to be, like, and the family has been driving to get him to get this last last appearance, because it's he will be not in
Look,
public
and you got to give it to
eye
Ozzy. Like
very
he's
much longer
someone.
either.
He's like so talented musically.
Yeah.
So talented and almost to the point that I think he's a little bit like understated. Like his talent's so huge that it just speaks for itself. And
Yeah.
like
And
when he was doing
somebody-
like the reality show and stuff, and he was like, a bit fucked up and whatever. But like the fact that he can produce create that kind of music that he did in the era that he created it, like he's
But he still
Even
sounded
now,
good. Like he
even
sang
now,
really, really well.
with
He sang really
end-stage
well.
Parkinson's,
Yeah.
I mean,
At 76.
his musculature is so reduced that he can't stand, but his pipes are in great shape.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
there's
mean,
lots
but
of other
somebody.
performers who
And he came off all of his pain medications to do this show as well,
Wow.
because he could it wouldn't allow him to perform. So he came off all the pain medication to do his show. He actually tried to stand up as well, but Sharon was like, because she was like, he's gonna fall, and that'll be like not good.
The end of it.
But
And you know
it was
what?
a
As
big
kooky as that family is, you can tell there's just so much love in that family.
Yeah.
nothing but love.
And genuine
Well, that's
love.
what I was about to. That's what I was about to go on
Sharon
with.
fucking
It was
for him no matter what.
Yep.
And like just to think like how much
It was a huge
drugs
day
he
for
did
the
for him
family
to
as
still
well.
be alive, like after all that drug use and
Alive,
I mean, really,
is
think about
amazing.
a rapper that has lived that long, and is still
well, he
doing what
tried
he
to-
loves.
Sharon
Like
saved
it
his life. He'll tell you
Yeah.
that Sharon saved his
Oh
life.
yeah, I'm
Yeah.
sure. I'm sure she did. And again, like Luke said, it's for them to stay together that long too. Like they've been together forever. Like forever.
Sharon's
It's
a
just-
genuine chick, mate. Fucking
Yeah.
chose well, Aussie.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go forward on that, because there's more story related to this. Kelly actually got engaged at the show.
Yeah, I
Her-
saw that. on
Her
TikTok.
partner proposed to her, which was actually
That's
quite
awesome.
cool. Before
Oh,
he
I
got
love
down on his knee,
Kelly.
Ozzy yelled out, "You're not marrying my fucking daughter."
Ah,
And he's like, "Oh shit, hey, you're proposing!" I love
Fair.
Ozzy. Ozzy's funny. But Sharon's
Fair.
also announced her retirement from the music industry post this show, so she's retiring as well. And a lot of people are now looking back at the reports. Now, this conversation it did come out in 2023 that Ozzy and Sharon actually have a mutual suicide pact.
Oh.
what?
That when the time comes, they will do assisted
Go
suicide together. They're going to go to Switzerland. They're going to go together,
Wow.
and everyone's everyone.
That's
It's coming back
amazing.
into the conversation now, because Ozzy's retiring. Ozzy's leaving public life. Sharon's retiring from. Well, Sharon was his manager. She does music stuff. She's retiring. Kelly's engaged. It's all. It's a valid conversation that that we may be entering that time. A lot of people are freaking out about that, though, about the mutual suicide pact.
Why?
Yeah.
But for a couple that has been so intertwined and possibly, like, look, you can
I support
argue the
that
health of that,
dignity.
you know.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah,
think it's all
obviously,
everyone's fear of their
and
own mortality, because I've always said when I get to the point that I'm dementing and running around shitting myself and acting a fool, fuck me off, pop me. I don't need my
You
child
sure
to
you
have
want
to
to keep
witness
acting
that.
a fool in that description?
Yeah.
Well,
Come
look,
on,
it's coming real quick. But look, I just don't. I don't know what this obsession is with being alive when you're already checked out. You're not having
Yeah.
any good life experiences anymore.
Right.
Like if your
The
life's at a
quality
point.
of life.
So I completely agree with them. If they want to be together and
I
they're
support
both
that
ready to
dignity.
go,
I really do.
yeah.
Yeah, then do it. Do
well,
what
this
you
is
gotta
the
do.
thing. Ozzy definitely couldn't exist without Sharon, but I
Yeah.
don't think that Sharon would want to be around without Ozzy either.
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
know that their relationship has been very, toxic at times, but you can't deny the fact that they've stayed together through even when he had that ATV accident, they thought he was paralyzed. Like, she stayed with him through all that when, like, he cheated
Yeah.
on her, all this stuff. She stayed with him, she stayed with him,
Mhm.
and she looked after his career and his best interests for that entire time. I think that
I mean,
Sharon
she's a
definitely
good
wouldn't
chick.
want to be without Ozzy, and
Yeah.
Ozzy couldn't be without Sharon.
And remember
So,
when Sharon Osbourne called Danny
yeah.
Minogue a cunt on X Factor?
Yes.
No,
I
don't
loved
remember.
it.
That's very
Yeah,
niche.
so
The Americans wouldn't have seen that.
it was the
Yeah.
UK X
British
Factor,
X
and
Factor.
Danny Minogue and Sharon were both judges. On there was Simon Cowell, and Danny said something to Sharon about like how Simon wants her or something and not her, and Sharon's like, "Well, of course." She said, "But that's all you've got to offer, you fucking cunt." It was great.
Oh my god.
So Dogsy says, I think the biggest thing for me is that you had Ozzy and Lemmy who live shockingly unhealthy lives and were alive and well. Seeing this has given people a massive hit to their mortality complex. The same thing as when Lemmy died. Yeah, especially like these old fucking rockers that refuse to die. Keith Richards. How is Keith Richards still alive?
How's that other one?
Even Rod Stewart.
Cliff
Even though Rod Stewart
What's
looks like
that
the oldest
fucker still
lesbian in
around
history.
for?
Yeah. Like these
It's too
old rock
much.
stars that have done more drugs.
Share.
I think it speaks to the quality. I think it speaks to the quality of drugs, though. I think it speaks to the quality of drugs from the 60s and 70s, though. That was.
Yeah.
They're not mixed with fentanyl. That's why
good
they're
shit.
still
Right.
alive now.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah,
it's
you didn't
okay.
really fuck up
It's the
your body as
good
much
shit.
as
It's
you
the
would now.
good shit. But I think that, it'll definitely be interesting to see the timeline of what happens next for the Osbournes, because it does feel like a bit of a full stop. Like they're putting a big full stop on a lot of stuff. Like, they've been a very public family for a long time.
There was a clip of their grandchild watching the show with her dad and just going, Papa, Papa,
Yeah.
Papa. So maybe they'll spend some time with the family.
Yeah.
I mean, they do have things to live for.
I hope so.
They have grandchildren.
I don't think I know that he is about him.
Dogsy, I usually agree with you, but Steven Tyler looks like he owns like a lesbian bookstore.
Yeah.
Steven Tyler has been ridden hard and put away
like
wet.
He just came off
Yeah.
the Long Island Country Club, and he should be talking to Mimsy and having cigarettes and coffee.
My kind of guy. I'm kidding.
He looks.
Oh my
Oh
god.
no, I can't say. That's something I need to say. That's something I need to say off air, because I will get cancelled for that. Oh, I censored myself on Uncensored Radio.
Darling.
Sometimes
to
I have
yourself.
too many hot takes.
Now I need to
Just,
know. Put it in the
hot.
chat. I have to see it.
I'll tell you off air. Put it in the chat. I don't use no, because someone will. Her brother. We all know that. Anyway.
Wait, we're gonna read it out for the listeners.
Who
killed John Bonet?
Does anyone not believe? Does anyone not believe it was the brother?
I
didn't
don't think
want
it
Anyone
was
not
the
believe
brother.
it's the brother?
I really did think it was like the dad or like a neighbor, honestly, and just like. But now that you guys said it was her brother, like he was young though.
He was like in his teens. He was like
And he was
he
strangled,
was
right?
significantly older than her.
Really?
Yes.
That's just.
I thought that they were just a couple years apart.
Dogsy says
No, she was like
that's my
5 or
type. The
6,
smell
and
of fresh
she's
ink
like
and well-worn leather.
17 or
I hope
18.
you're talking about Steven
Oh
Tyler.
wow,
Not John
that's
Bonet.
not
Come
good.
on.
So, yeah, it's her brother.
So there has always been that
It's a smell.
persistent rumor of a known pedophile in the neighborhood at the time of her death.
Yeah, and like the whole like
But did you guys not?
window thing.
There was a. Was it last year or the year before that they did the interview with the 911 caller and they've digitally or like
analyzed.
investigated the call, and in the background you can hear someone, I think it's Patsy, saying, "What did you do? What did you do?"
Oh my
yeah,
God.
didn't hear that. Didn't see that part.
Yeah,
I
it's
know
definitely
that the brother
someone
has
in that
long been a
house.
suspect.
It's somebody in that
I
house.
didn't hear that part, but I know the brother has long been a suspect, and there was also, like I said,
If you watch the latest Netflix, the latest
Yeah.
Netflix
Yeah, but
documentary
that
kind
really
of
goes
ends with them
nowhere,
going,
though.
I
"It
didn't
was
finish
him.
that. But I don't understand
It was
because like
him."
if you
But like,
didn't
okay,
kidnap her, why would there be a ransom note? And then like how did you not see her? Like where she was in that
to
room
stage it.
in the basement, like that seemed like a little insane that you didn't see her. Like she was
So
under this like club or something. It was clear that she was like there was a fucking body there. Like what do you mean you didn't see her? She was out in the fucking open. Like if you didn't see
like
her
it was
fucking head in
it was a child's
room,
reasoning.
yeah, like but you didn't see like you
Like it
had
was
to
a
have
child's
peeked your head
reasoning, or a
in to
parent
see
trying to
this
cover up a
person.
child's.
Like, oh my God, I
Where
can't.
is it?
It's just
Where is it?
frustrating as
Where is
fuck.
it? I need to. Just in case. Just in case. Reasonable doubt is good
You're
enough
such a
for me.
buzzkill.
But there is no doubt in my mind that the hottest part of the show has arrived, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for Vera Bell. Okay, Miss V, she's ready to go. 3,
I am ready to
4, on the
go.
head.
As we all know, there was a terrible tragedy in Texas on July 4th here in the States. The Guadalupe River flooded its banks. Water rose 25 feet in 45 minutes. As of this moment, there are 121 dead. There are still 100 people missing. Among the dead are 27 young girls. It's a terrible tragedy. And my heart, and I'm sure everyone's heart, goes out to the families of these victims. But you cannot look at this tragedy and take into account what happened. Governor Abbott was very quick to go on air and make several inflammatory statements that I have not seen since the nightly news on July 5th. They seem to have been scrubbed off the face of the earth. But he did say in that press conference on July 5th that they hesitated to call the warning because you don't want to be alarmist and call it too soon and evacuate people needlessly. He also said in that interview that they blamed the National Weather Service for not giving them the go-ahead. Now, we're all aware that after the president's inauguration, Elon Musk and his Doge minions went into our government and started slashing government jobs. They cut 588 jobs from the National Weather Service and roughly 2,000 jobs from the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Association. Both of these agencies are tasked with monitoring weather and providing warning. In Texas, they were fully staffed with their meteorologists, except for one position. And that position was the NWS emergency warning meteorologist, the man who would coordinate with the states and local government emergency management in a weather event. These positions are relatively new since the global climate change and the radical expansion of severe weather. But there was no warning meteorologist available to tell the state when they needed to issue the evacuation. There was also no state flood plan in a known floodplain that the Kerr County administration had been asking for forever. And there was no warning sirens. They have asked the state for 6 warning sirens and have been turned down 6 different times. Governor Abbott cheerfully offered to fund 5% of the cost of these warning sirens. Governor Abbott sits on a $26 billion fund balance that is not allocated to any other service in the state of Texas. And he refused to fund warning sirens that could have prevented or lessened this tragedy. Now, I would like to state that holding people accountable is not diminishing the tragedy. Those people died needlessly. Their families are devastated. Everybody feels that. But I would like to take a moment to point out that Ted Cruz, who was begging Donald Trump for FEMA assistance, voted against FEMA assistance for the victims of Hurricane Sandy in New York and New Jersey because they were blue states. And if people were living in a disaster zone, then they should have the good sense to move. I would like to talk about Christine Noem and her response. She is the director of Homeland Security and therefore director of FEMA in the new government rearranged. FEMA used to be an independent, nonpartisan bureau in the government, but now it falls under director of Homeland Security and under the auspices of Christine Noem. And at that same press conference, she made claims that it was the National Weather Service's fault. And she also said that it is not the responsibility of the federal government to respond. It is the responsibility of the state. When the acronym FEMA literally stands for Federal Emergency Management Assistance. Over the weekend, Christine Noem very famously held an Instagram survey asking people which of 3 portraits they thought she should pick to hang in the government's hall in her home state, or the governor's hall in her home state. She delayed deploying response team until Monday morning. This happened on July 4th. Monday morning was July 7th. Many of the people that were found over the weekend on the 5th and the 6th were found in trees, clinging to life. And many of them were found by Mexican firemen who deployed immediately to help their neighbors. Now, just before June 30th, on June 30th, as Director of Homeland Security, Christine canceled a $3 billion system grant that would have improved weather systems, especially for notification in rapidly changing weather systems. 25 feet in 45 minutes. And also in that June 30th change, the Department of Defense, who runs our satellite system through Starlink, through a big, powerful contract with fucking Elon Musk, cut off access for the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Association's access to 3 different satellites that help them navigate intensifying weather situations. Now, we're not blaming the victims, but there is clearly enough blame to go around. And for every fucking MAGA who got on my Facebook and accused me of politicizing a tragedy, what did you have to say about the California wildfires? And don't tell me I'm insensitive when you don't give a fuck about the 3,000 people that are going to be housed in alligator Auschwitz. And you don't get to take the moral high ground when there's a fucking concentration camp in this country at this moment, and this fucking administration is selling goddamn fucking merch. You don't get the moral high ground, and we do get to cast blame when there's very clearly a paper trail of blame here. Fuck you, MAGA. This falls on your shoulders. And yes, it's a tragedy, but fuck you.
Well said. I think, as usual, well said. It's very easy. Like, it's not, as an outsider, it's not hard to see that the easiest way to control people is to keep them sick, scared, and stupid. Just refuse to play a part in that, folks. Make sure you're getting your news from multiple sources and find out the truth of exactly what is happening.
And come to us.
Because sometimes the truth...
Credible sources. Somebody...
Yeah.
We're credible.
Sometimes truth can be stranger from
except
fiction,
for one
though.
article. Oh, what have you got?
Credible sources. New York Times.
I've got something for you.
Forbes. There's plenty of print journalism that tells you really detailed, really factually accredited information. You cannot show me a fucking YouTube video created by Ace Joe Floyd that says that it's all Joe Biden's fault. No, I want to see facts. And
maybe steer clear of anything owned by Fox, but that's just personal opinion.
I enjoy
But
Fox.
That's okay.
It's fun.
I watch Fox.
Yeah,
I think
well,
it's
there's a
important
surprise.
to get your news from a variety of sources. I really do. I try not to watch it often because
I have
end
some
up
news for
screaming
you.
at the TV. But go ahead.
Mhm.
Would you like
What's
some
your
news?
news, darling?
I got some great news for you. Just a bit of a palate cleanser in this week. What the? So I've got to ask you. We were talking about with Lashana before what to do, something special for your birthday. Have you ever done something this special? A Florida man, huge surprise. A Florida man is guilty of stealing
Of crystal meth.
a town transit system with tourists on it, and taking it around town high on meth because it was his
really?
birthday.
Not this guy. Not that guy. My dad. What are you talking about?
How did I know meth
yeah,
was
look.
coming up before you even spoke? How?
Well, we did
Good
say
idea.
Florida, and it is in Key West. So a man
Yeah.
allegedly celebrated his birthday by stealing a city tour train and picking up multiple passengers while high on meth. According to a arrest record obtained by local outlet WPLG, officers were dispatched to the Conch Tour train depot on July 4th. See, he was having a great day. Report of a stolen train. Employees told officers that they were tracking the train's GPS system. How fast could it be going? And that it was driving around the downtown area. Police arrived and learned the man, later identified as 57-year-old Jonathan Winslow, arrived at the depot in a Kia, which was still running and playing music on the radio at the time the officers arrived. Winslow reportedly told an employee that he used to work at the depot and he wanted a tour on one of the trains. Winslow then allegedly got into one of the trains and drove off the property, leaving the employee, quote-unquote, confused. But he assumed that Winslow had permission to take the train. Winslow drove the train to the downtown Key West area and picked up 2 random passengers before abandoning the vehicle on the street.
Are people dumb? Like, can you not tell when someone is a methamphetamine abuser? Like, I knew before even Steve told the story when the fucking mugshot
I
come
think
up.
you're missing
Meth.
out on a few key words here. Key West, Florida.
Not only that, but
Okay,
like,
so people are stupid.
you've never been in a New York City cab, but like you get in a cab, your
I
cabbie
have.
could be looking like a fucking crackhead too. You don't know if he's on meth or not. Like he could clearly be, a crackhead, but you don't know. And then this guy rolls
Or an
up and
actor.
and you're just like, okay, like you don't. I'm not
Part
questioning
of
him.
you.
He's driving a fucking trolley. I got to get somewhere. What do I? How do I know he's not the guy who actually drives the fucking trolley?
Right, it is Florida. Dogsy
Yeah.
says, see, this shit happens and I'm not allowed to do my birthday plans of buying 45 gallons of lube on Amazon and paying 2 of the guys to dress outside the Chinese theater to wrestle in my backyard.
Oh,
Well, it is
man.
LA. I'm surprised. You know what? In LA, I wouldn't be surprised if they start asking for identification when buying baby oil. But,
it sounds
Just-
like a Diddy birthday party, doesn't it?
Yeah.
right? Dogsy Diddy. The police reportedly located Winslow at the southernmost point of continental USA buoy. So he's gone for a swim. And noted that he exhibited rapid speech and appeared excited. He claimed he simply borrowed the train and that he used to work for the company. Furthermore, Winslow allegedly said today is his birthday, which the police confirmed. While being checked into the jail, a deputy reportedly found a meth pipe in Winslow's pocket, although he claimed it was a weed pipe. Winslow was charged with burglary, grand theft, auto, and possession of drug paraphernalia.
Jinkies.
Nice.
Shock.
Definitely a birthday not to forget.
Can I tell you like the craziest thing that happened to me yesterday?
Go crazy.
I don't know if anybody saw my stories on Instagram or Facebook yesterday, but I was driving home from work and I'm a corner house, so the other corner across from me has a car in their yard and like hanging on their fence line, and I'm like, what the fuck happened? The whole front of the car is off. It's like one of those little Kia Souls, and you could like see the radiator, so like the bumper fell off, the grill fell off, everything's off, right? And I'm like, the fuck, And there's 3 cars lined up on the other side of the road, and I'm thinking, all right, there was an accident in front of my house. Well, I pull up and I get out of my car because somebody's standing in my driveway. Like one of my neighbors I've never met is in my driveway looking at this whole situation go down too. But then like there's other people's video recording. And again, you just think it's a normal accident. Well, no. I get out of the car, I go across the street, and there is this woman hysterically crying on the front yard, and she's stumbling every which way possible. And she's like, I just want to go home. I just want to go home. That's all she keeps saying. Like it was 6:15 in the afternoon. Okay. So then I look at my neighbor's yard and it's tore up. Like this woman drove everywhere on my neighbor's lawn, like everywhere. She hit a tree. She hit a wrought iron bench that was in the yard, like near the little garden on the fence line. Because my neighbor takes very good care of his yard. He's a National Guard. He's part of the National Guard. He's actually deployed right now, and so the whole thing going on his ring camera. He has 3 small kids that are always out in the yard, but thankfully they were not in the yard yesterday. Mom, when I was talking to her, because they are Haitian, so it's hard to understand. They have a very thick accent. So we're like, are you okay? Like, were the kids outside? She goes, I was working in my garden. She goes, and they wanted to play in the yard, and I told them to stay with me. She goes, no, stay with me. I don't want you on the other side of the house, which is like on the roadside, So, and then one of the little kids was like the littler kid was like, Ma, I just want to ride my bike because they have a pathway all around the house. So usually you see them riding their bikes all around the house. I want to ride my bike around the house. No, she goes, stay with me. I'm working on the garden. I want to keep my eyes on you. 20 minutes later, this car comes plowing through the front yard. Not only that, some other neighbor down the block pulls up, starts yelling at her, okay, screaming. And, oh, what are you bringing up? Screaming and saying that
I don't know. I pressed the button. Sorry.
She tried to leave. She tried to get in her car and go because she was like, I just want to go home. He goes, if you get in a truck. He goes, I'm fucking loud. He goes, you psycho. She goes, my husband's been beating me for 8 years. And I look at her, I go, are you okay? And she goes, I'm just so drunk. And I'm like, well, duh. Like, obviously. So then the cops finally come. They try to do the sobriety test in the driveway. She's stumbling all over the place. They try to give her a breathalyzer. She's fighting that. She keeps going like this. Anytime the cop comes near her face, she's literally like, as if he's putting a gun in her mouth. You know, like she's backing away. She tries to get handcuffed. She swats the cop away, and then they pinned her up against the truck. They took her away, and it was the most exciting night of my life. I mean, that plus the helicopter, right? The helicopter situation with the guy who stole the quad and had a police chase into my front yard. Then last year there was another accident in front of my house. Like this corner is popping. Like I really did pick prime like virality for videos. You really, I mean, it's unreal. It was the craziest afternoon I've had in a very long time.
Did you post it on Insta?
Well,
yes, I did, but that was from yesterday. I'll send you the videos. I still have it. I'll put it in the chat. And Jeff is dead. Yes, Jeff is dead because clearly
sometimes crazy shit just happens. As we are aware, crazy shit just happens.
Is Jeff dead? After that video, yes. Look at the
Over and over again.
Oh my God.
And I needed an answer to this question.
Over and over
Would Christina top or bottom in a lesbian experience?
Ooh, that's a good question. Bottom.
Do you want to munch the mango?
Maybe she'll
or
reveal
have
it
your mango
next
munched?
episode.
Been
She's
there.
lazy.
Can't do that.
She's lazy.
And
You
did
know?
you guys know that Bonanza makes Vera horny? So
Really
she's a
always
Only when I was little.
Only when I was little. She said. Oh man.
That's all right.
She was
Girls are always a
carpets
lesbian
back
until
in
it's
the
their
day.
turn.
I had a
Right?
crush on
Back
Joe.
before that carpet
All right.
steamers, Vera was steaming carpets.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We have gone over time today, but we will be back at you again next week for UCR Live and whatever's coming on Tuesday. So be ready, and
Not
for the love of God,
Christine.
don't eat a beef Wellington. Bye.
Ah.